Hey, this is going to be a video of a spare tire conversion, homemade spare tire conversion kit. We're going to start off with I already took the spare out, but we're going to start off with that nut. It's welded onto the end of a piece of all thread. Now let me get this. Inside, on the other side of that bumper, the other side of the bumper right here is this right here is a piece of angle iron, and it goes all the way down to here, and it's got some kind of piece of channel iron welded right here. That's in the middle, and that's going from, oh, I'd say right behind the rear end to another piece of angle iron over there. And then that goes to the frame. See what I'm saying? So I got a piece of angle iron I got a piece of channel iron right here, and then it bolts to this channel iron. And then they got what do you want to call it? All thread bent in a square. They welded them some plates or some rivets or something right there. I see there's a hole where they did a bunch of welding. And then they got the channel iron right here, and when you tighten it, this came out a while ago. That's why I was under here. My spare tire was loose, and this popped out. But it lifts that, and then here's that's a piece of angle iron welded onto a, looking like a seal. Look at it. An old seal. I don't know. A ring of some kind. A slice of pipe maybe. And then that part, this part right here fits inside the rim perfect. Fits in there real snug. And they just welded it to a chain, and then when they got over here, they welded a washer on right there. That's what they did. They welded that washer on. It looks like another nut and a piece of metal welded here, and then that fits on the other side. Here's that angle iron right there up close, and then they got this other piece of metal that's sliding down in there, so it slides along that track. See, it slides along the angle iron. That's pretty ingenious. I love that part of this, man. It's like somebody built this, man. I bet you they passed away, because the place where I bought it from was a car lot. And the car lot sold it to me, but he told me he found it in a garage. And it was a estate sale or something like that. They had it on some advertised somewhere. Check this out. This is my, I don't know what you want to call it. There's the rear end. You know, the rear end right here. What they did was they took, I know you hear people saying, well, they altered the strength of the factory, the way the factory had it, just to lower it, because that was welded to this, and this was one piece. And they took and they cut that little, I'd say one leaf. I got coil spring rear ends, and I got air shocks. Anyway, they cut it right there, and then they took a big old piece of rubber and they bolted it with channel iron on each side of this spring. So they bolted that channel iron on there crossways, and then they cut it, and they let this lip, when it came down on top of that rubber mat you see there, and that's done on both sides. That's how they lowered it. That's how they got it to lower. When I got it, I don't get it why they had to do it that way. And then they had the little twisty things in the spring to raise it up a little bit. And I'm like, and then they had the air shocks. And you can take the air shock and you can raise it up. But I've hauled a whole lot with this truck, with this suspension, just like that. I never had no problems towing something. Towed a trailer in a car once, small one, pulled lots of stuff. The problem is stop. You know, when you got something heavy on the back of your truck, well, look at it, man. For it to pull it, it's pulled it. But to stop it, yeah, if it's too big of a load, you'll have problems stopping. But I always use my gears. But I thought I want to share that with y'all, man. See, the tire goes. And then of course you lift the tire up and you slide this in there like that, and it goes on the, it clips on the back, and then you go back out to here. And there we go again. There's that. It's a lug nut welded on a piece of all thread with a washer right there. And you, this is the only kind I've ever seen like this, man. Y'all let me know in the comments below if y'all if y'all ever seen any redneck in duty like that. Rednecks even can do it the right way. I think that's done pretty thorough and pretty right. I like that conversion. Yep. Well, that's the end of the video. I just thought I'd let people take a peek at the way, you know, the way somebody takes time into creating something. I think it's all right. I don't think it's really jerry-rigged. I think it rides just fine, and it's towed stuff too. And it had them air shocks back there where I'd blow them things up, man. It'd make it come up in the air before, you know, I put a load on it. And then when I'm done, I just let the air, there's the stem right there. Well, anyway, I'm going to go back. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess this video is going to be a longer one, huh? Almost forgot. We got her done. Got her done. Oh, let me pull this. I got it in there. It's not leaking. If y'all can remember, this side of this thing, the way they fixed that, they put a nut on the other side of that because that little ear was broke off on this block to thermostat. They just used a nut and put it on the bottom and welded a piece of little tiny dowel on the side of it. It kept it from turning. And I stuck it on there and it tightened up and worked just fine. Imagine somebody, it looked like the holes were stripped and somebody tightened it down and broke it off or something. I bet you that's what happened. But it's holding. So, let's see if I wanted to ask people something because I usually don't see if it'll stay still. Yeah. I don't know what's normal for the oil pressure. Is that pumping enough? Do I need, and it goes down. I mean, is that just the way it is with these older vehicles? Anyway, she's running again. I love it. I got to get all the stuff out of the floorboard. For a while, we was using it to put just little things like just things. Man, our house is so full. We just use this as the cab of this truck as a storage locker, basically. Now we got it cleaned out and everything's in the LTD. Everything out of that Oldsmobile, we put in everything out of that Oldsmobile we put in this trunk for now, because they're just clothes and stuff that I guess I just need to go through them and dig in there and get rid of it. Oh, I left my lights on. But anyway, I guess I'll get off here and let y'all go, man. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Hey, one more thing. Watch this. Somebody cut a hole in there just to put speakers in there. They cut that out, and they cut into the. I don't have my light on, and it's already recording. I don't know if I can turn the light on or not, but anyway, they cut the frame right there, the structure work of the cab, the framework of the cab. It's where the hinges bolt on. It's strong, but dadgummit, I guess they wanted speakers pretty bad. Let me get under here and tuck all these wires out of here, give it a good vacuum job, and start using her again. I took these and put over it. I made that. I could do the diamond plate look, but I really don't like it. I mean, it just, I don't know. I wanted it blackened out, so I just flipped it over and blacked it out. I don't know. Some prefer all that glamorous chromous stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I think it looked better. I don't know. I might flip them back over. Swap one over there and put the other one over here. And they need to get under here and just button these wires up and stuff. These are like, I had an amplifier in here and it kept running the battery down, so I come under here and I unplugged some power that went to that amp. A switch anyway, it goes to a switch. I just unhooked it. Well, there it is, man. I think that's the longest video I've shot in a long time, huh? Well, I'm gonna shut this video down and clean the junk out of the back of her. There's a spare tire. I don't even know what that spare. I think that spare tire is a Chevy. Small bolt pattern Chevy. Don't go to my truck. I know it won't fit my truck. Well, I guess we'll see y'all later for now. Bye-bye. Limster out.